Hi there, it's Kaya from kajcyika.crafts. I don't know if you know, but last week was a World Space Week, so I was inspired to make this card. I will be using Gordestein design stamps and we'll make a box card. I will start by die cutting these box pieces. I will be using this long fawn die and I will cut two pieces in grey cardstock, and for scoring the lines I will just use this bone folder that comes with my scoreboard and I will just increase the score lines. I will then die cut four of these pieces that go inside the box that you can't see but are really important. But before we get to the actual box, let's make a galaxy, because this needs some time to dry after we make it. I will be using distress inks. This is cheap Sapphire. Then I will be using Seedless Preserves and black SOOT. For the base, I will use the blue and the purple, but before I use them, I will cover my watercolor paper that I taped down with water. Then I will put blue first and then some purple. This will show very little once we apply the black on top, but the galaxy isn't just black, so it's important to include some colors. Once I'm happy with the blue and purple, I will heat set it because I don't want the colors to mix, and this means that I need to heat set it in between. Then I will use this water to water it up again. It's not really clear, but it doesn't matter since we will be using the black on top. So now I'll be using the black SOOT and I will cover almost all of the panel. I want to make sure that everything is really covered in deep black because I want a set the color to show. So I will heat set this again with my heat tool, and once this is dry I can apply white, for stars. I am just using white paint that I watered down with clear water and now I'm sprinkling it on using my acrylic block. Now I will stamp out the images from the Gerda Steiner design set, and I will be using Copic markers and Spectrum markers to color them in. I won't do anything special, so I will show you this coloring really extra quickly. I always put down the darkest color first, then I blend it out using the middle shade, and then I blend everything out again with the softest color. If I want some more depth, then I go in again with the darkest color and then the medium again and again the lightest color. So as said, I won't do anything special. I will be using really small amount of colors, so I will just skip the part and I will show you the details I did with the white gel pen, and I will just apply it here and there where I feel like it. I don't have a special rule for where to put these white gel pen details, but I believe that they make a lot of difference on the finished project. Then I will fussy cut everything out and we can now die cut from that galaxy panel because it's dry. And I will use washi tape because I want to make sure that this stays in place. And as you can see, I will die cut this background piece. I will die cut again with two panels that are really small and go to the size. You will see this here in a moment, the die. You can see it's really small, and I will cut this twice. So now we can start positioning the box. I will first glue these two gray pieces together to form the base for the box. Then I will use these small parts that we also die cut in the beginning, and I will put them on the short side of the box. You can pick one side, it doesn't really matter. So I will put it down there and I will just glue down one side. I will leave the other part not glued down yet. You will see what we will make with it. And here I realized that I should put this down, the galaxy for the background, and as you can see I didn't score that part where I want it to be stand up. So the back of the box isn't scored. So now I will put this down, and now I will remove the release tape from this double-sided tape, and I will just close the box down. And this makes the perfect alignment. So the last thing I have to glue down, of course, is this part, and I will just close it down, and now we have the base for the box ready to go. So I will just move it around a bit, and then I can start positioning. I will glue a lot of things down using this liquid glue, and these are the pieces I said that are really small but will also be the galaxy. So I will glue them down using the Studio Katia glue, and then I realized that this gray is a bit too pale, so I will go with the moon structure that you can see here. I will just use these alcohol markers in gray, and I will draw down these dots. It would be easier to do it before I put the card together, but you can see that I didn't have a lot of problem doing it now. So if you can do it, think ahead and do it before that, but it's not a big deal if you forget. And then I will also cut two pieces that will go in the box. That will also be the ground, like the ground of the moon where our man will stand. So I will put this down on the first flap that we put inside the box, and I will use again the liquid glue. Then the second ground will be put on the second flap. You saw me make 4 flaps, but in the end I will only use 3. So yeah, if you think ahead, then you only need to die cut 3 of them. So then I will put this astronaut on the first ground, and I will put the flag that says hello on his hand or in his hand. And then the last thing we have to put in there is the spaceship that I will put there in the background, so it will look like it's taking off, leaving him here on the moon. And that's actually it for today. Hope that you enjoyed this video tutorial and that you will try to make a box card because it's super fun to make, and I can't wait to see your takes on this. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye!